Hi, family, and I want to get on here today and give a huge congratulations to Quee and Ken. Quee and Ken are YouTube creators known as Laquita. So they call her Quee for short, and then Kenny Maurice, who they call Ken. So it's Quee and Ken, who share content about their relationship, their lifestyle, and personal experiences. They're very beautiful in my eyes as a couple because not only are they very dedicated to each other, they're very dedicated to each other, though it's hard to have your whole relationship on YouTube 24/7. Though these two have made it to the finish line, to where as now they have just given birth to their daughter, and they have many years ahead, but they have been together for like 6 years, and they're from Mississippi, Tennessee, and Birmingham, Alabama. And they basically just do these vlogs and questions and answer sessions and discussions about their relationships and personal journeys. So with them, you'll get a lot of travel vlogs and things like that. But I wanted to get on here and just give them a huge congratulations in regards to their new daughter. I just thought that, when I seen everything, because they kind of like gave the whole visual of the labor and delivery room and all of that, which was cool. I mean, if it would have been me, I'm so private. I don't know if I would have been able to been as brave to do all of that. But they did an excellent job, and I applaud them every time I watch them. I haven't been applauding them lately because I've been busy myself, just trying to do my thing, as well as publish these books. I'm, working on a book signing, but it ain't about me. It's about Quee and Ken, and congratulating them on everything that they're doing in their life. You guys are amazing, and it is fun just watching you guys grow together. And Queen Renee, congratulations, girl. You did that. You popped that baby right on out, boo. And it is nothing in this world like new parents, who love each other. And what better way to bring in this new era of feminine energy and the uprise of Black love and all that good stuff with this beautiful couple right here, giving birth to their little daughter, okay? So I just wanted to give you guys a congratulations. Keep up the good work. And now I'm going to move on to Halle Bailey. Because Halle Bailey, she is just like everything to me. And I just wanted to say in regards to her that, it took a lot, for her to be able to come out with those pictures. And you guys, I was going to say something in regards to that academics guy. And Spirit told me, because there's, a lot going on energetically on this planet, Spirit told me do not get involved with that Spirit already has that covered. Because I heard Anonymous T get on here and say how he was, bad mouthing and just, being a anus. And so at the end of the day, nobody's worried about that. Everybody's happy over here. We're all on positive vibes. But he was ranting and raving, and Spirit came to me and said, I got that. Don't worry about that. So I just said, okay, I'm cool. So I'm not going to be trying to, do anything in regards to that. Halle Bailey is happy. She got a man with his arms so tight around her, holding her, letting her know how beautiful she is. And you know what's so beautiful is that we don't know much about this guy. That is the best thing, ever. And I'm just gonna say my husband, he's the same way. Didn't know, nobody knew nothing about him. He didn't have a social media account, none of that. And if he did, probably wasn't a face on it. It was a faceless one. But at the end of the day, I love that energy in a guy, to where you just all about your business, all about rising behind the scenes. And it's just a perfect match, him and Halle Bailey. And I don't want to make too much of this about him. I also want to congratulate Halle Bailey in regards to this new movie that she has coming out. Weathering every storm. This girl put on her boxing gloves and fought like Muhammad Ali. That girl floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee. Bing, bing. And it was a KO, total knockout. But at the end of the day, she just keeps on rising. She has something coming out with Pharrell, the artist Pharrell, the musician Pharrell. Yeah, she has something coming out with him. and then she has some other projects coming out. And I think she has like 4 things going on at once. I wouldn't be surprised if she dropped another song tomorrow, because the way this man has her heart singing, when you have somebody who's loving you correctly, it allows you to get in your creative space and really flourish there. When you're always in survival mode, you never have time to really create because you're always in survival mode. But now that she has somebody who is a perfect asset to her life, this man is allowing her creativity to just soar, and that's how she was able to come out with that. And I believe that's the last song she just came out with was pretty much just closure, in regards to what she was feeling, not what she's currently feeling, but what she was feeling as a woman who just went through childbirth. But at the end of the day, she came out swinging, knockout after knockout, knockout after knockout. I mean, knockout after knockout. And all I can just say is she is the sparkle that I love to see shimmer. She is the honey in my tea. You know what I'm saying? And it will just always be that way, because, it just, like I said, it takes a lot to get my heart. I be watching people under a microscope. That's why you guys see, I don't talk about just anybody on my channel. I could have been trying to capitalize off of P. Diddy and capitalize off of this, capitalize off. There's so many stories out there going on about so many different people, and I don't want to say nothing, but that would drive me crazy trying to be in everybody's business. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I had a passion for Halle Bailey. I'm a huge supporter of her work. Ever since she was a child, I've been watching her, and so yeah, I wasn't about to let her get all stuffed up in the streets, baby. We about to go down, and I'm gonna be her main apple scrapple, okay? Let's scrap, okay? Because yeah, just call me Scrappy when it comes to her, baby, because at the end of the day, she's not going down alone. Not if I have anything to do with it, because I really have watched her grow. And so it's almost like when you watch someone grow and you don't see any type of flaws in their career or their life until they run into a brick wall like Stinky Booty there. Lord, I don't even want to, let's keep them out the conversation. But anyway, I'm gonna let the judge handle that. But Halle Baby, yeah, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? And Chloe Bailey. So we're not going there, and we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that nowhere near anytime soon. We're not doing that. And that's all I'm saying. It is a rise of feminine energy, and this was the perfect thing to set it off. Okay? Because when it comes to, things that I really have a passion about, I don't play. And Halle Bailey's man don't play either, honey, because I would hate to see him have to say something in regards to this mess. And I know she's such a beautiful goddess that she's just like, nah, baby, you just sit on to the side. We got judges. That's what we got money for. That's what we got money for. Okay, we just got money. That's what we got it for. Okay, we gonna kick back here on this island and drink out of these dang coconuts and let our attorneys and our friends and our families and our supporters, handle it. Because at the end of the day, Halle got movies to make. She got movies to make. She got records to break. She already broke a few. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get off here. But I can't leave the tube without saying Halle Bailey's name. Because Halle Baby, if you listen, honey, I love you so much, girl. And I love that all our little brown girls and all our little brown boys and all the children of the world can see you sparkle just as I can. I am so glad that you have opened up your heart again and moved forward in such a beautiful way. I cannot wait to see this movie, Italiana. It's like I just get restless in my seat just thinking about this beautiful film that you are producing, honey. You just keep doing your thing. Keep shining, honey, because at the end of the day, no matter what they say, in each and every single way, I am royalty. You are royalty. We are royalty, family. Yeah, manja. Ashe su. Ashe suya manja. Yamanja, oh